4 big questions. And okay, my first one was, why does Heather like to go out to the graveyard to talk to Helen?
Because that's her only friend.
And
And
because
best
she's
her
lonely.
siblings. Well, Steph. She doesn't like Molly and Michael, and she likes Helen.
Because Helen
And she can do bad things to
Helen made
Michael.
her believe that she was her only friend, that she was the only person who really understood her. No one else understood her but Helen.
Okay, next question.
And my second question was, why does Heather extra spiritual?
Right there. Around her dad.
To get people in trouble. To get Molly and Michael in trouble, preferably, and then she also likes to get Molly's mom in trouble, and she likes attention and
Like when Jean's Yeezys were all ripped, and she went over to Dave, and then Heather's like, "You were kidding."
she seems to be like the center of attention.
This center, yeah, center.
Next question. Why does Mr. Simmons mow the grass in the graveyard?
That's his job.
And he's been doing it for 2 years.
Do you want the grass to be taller than the graves?
No. It's respect for the graves.
Yeah.
It's respect for the people that are in the graves.
Just a little creepy to me. And my follow question. My prediction is that Natalie will save Heather right as she's being pulled into the pond.
Prediction, is that special?
No, there's a prediction on it. You don't have to do it.
Oh, okay.
I don't think. Okay, Sarah, do you want me to go next?
Sure.
Go find me.
I was a literary luminary, and my first page was on page 108, paragraph 5, and it was
Fall.
for all eternity, you and I, Heather, you'll never be alone again, I promise you. One pale hand, almost transparent, glimmered near the locket, making it shine with borrowed radiance. It showed how, I think it was a big part of the book because it showed how Helen was trying to get Heather to come with her, and like she wanted Heather to be with her all of eternity, which meant that she was probably going to try to kill her or have her die in some sort of way. And then my next one was on page 123, paragraph 3, and it was before he could say any more, we heard a crash. Then another. As the noise increased, we clung to each other, too frightened to move. And so there was a burglar in the house, but really, no one believed Molly, but it was Heather, not Helen, Heather, Helen, and she did something bad to him, just like Heather said. And then my third one was on page 127, paragraph 5. And then he said, then he turned. You'd better take a look at you're in Heather. Oh wait. But Heather was there ahead of us, sitting on her bed, still smiling. Her side of the room was untouched, but mine was destroyed. My books and my diaries and journals, my teddy bears, and had been ripped to bits. Like Michael's, my bed had been torn apart, my clothes scattered about, my china and glass unicorns shattered. And it showed that Helen did really come, and it showed, and Heather said that she might do something worse, which meant that something worse could happen, and that would be pretty bad because she just wrecked Michael and Heather's room and their mom's
death.
I'm surprised Heather, she didn't kill herself to be with Helen.
But she didn't know that that's what Helen would do.
Yeah.
Helen just told her to go in the river, and then she went in the river.
Okay. Brandon? Or do you want me to go?
I guess I can guess. So, I was connector, my first connection was when Helen trashed Mike and Molly's room and Jean's painting, which is their mom's room. It reminds me of a ghost book, and it said ghosts can move furniture, and I guess that the author kind of read the book, well, knows something about ghosts. And then my second one was my sister threats me sometimes, and Heather does a lot of threatening in the book.
I threaten my sister if she does something bad to me that I'll tell my dad, and she's like, no, stop, no. And then I'm saying to me, so she will stop.
Yeah, my sisters will like say, I'll kick you. And I'm like, okay. And then I'll like just put my leg up and try and miss. But anyways, and then supposedly, and then this is connection to the school. Well, kind of connection to World too. Anyway, supposedly there's a ghost at this school, and his name is Calvin. I don't know, it's just what I've heard. And it connects
about
to
this
the
book.
book.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't think he's going to anything. No, there's only three.
I was the illustrator, and I drew a picture of Michael riding his bike back home and getting in trouble for not watching Heather. I would imagine how much trouble I would be in if I forgot to watch my brother Bauer. And this is my picture.
But Molly was supposed to watch Heather, because Michael doesn't like her.
Well, Molly and Michael were together.
Who's that?
The mom. There. Okay. Word wizards. I want to go first. I picked the word pale because I didn't know much about the word. Pale means really white. You can look pale if you are scared or sick.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I had my first word was dazzling, and it was a descriptive word in the sentence that it was used in, and it means to impress greatly, and it was on page 4, paragraph 3. And my second word was protruding, and it was on page 63, paragraph 6. And it was interesting how they used this word, and it means to stick out or to cause to stick out. And my third page was quarrel, and that was on page 103 to paragraph 9. And it was a powerful word. It was a powerful use of this word, and it means a cause of dispute or complaint. And my fourth word was honey, and it was on page 101 to paragraph 1. And this word really jumped out to me, and it described Dave's pleading very well, and the quality or state of being sweet, because he was sweetly pleading to Heather that she should go outside with Molly.
Maybe a wizard now.
You have a word with this?
I shared all mine already, unless you want me to share it. Wait, I don't know if I shared my last. My last one was graveyard, and I obviously know what it means, but I just think that it's kind of, it's used a lot, and it's kind of sort of important because that's where it.
Well, it could have a better definition than what you really think it means.
I don't know why. You want me to say the definition?
Sure.
The definition of graveyard is it's area, and there's a graves in it. Under the graves are coffins, and in the coffins are people. So it's basically a field infested with dead people under the ground.
Oh.
And I chose it because they use it a lot, and it's kind of a spooky word. Like when you hear graveyard, it kind of gives you the chills.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Wait, Okay, let's go
Okay,
over
so
the jobs.
what do you think will happen next?
But I'm already done with my job. Next week I'm the discussion director.
Okay.
Next
I'm
week
the literally luminaire. Elena's the discussion director. Emma, you're the connector.
I'm
And Brandon.
illustrator.
Everyone has to finish their word wizards.
I said I finished it.
What?
What is this?
It's just really like a deck.
Okay, where's her face?
No, that's just how we taught how to draw people yesterday instead of stick people.
But there's a face.
So,
What hair? You don't know who it is. Any of them are.
oh, but that's how she taught us how to draw a picture.
I know, but you can still add a face and some hair.
No, she said
So what do you think will happen next?
You don't know who it is.